What's up, good people of YouTube? How y'all doing? This preacher. So, yeah, I know. I got shirts in the works though. I got shirts in the works. I'm working with one of the deacons in our church, and he got some my shirts. I'm trying to work out from my own logos and stuff like that. So in the meantime, I'm still wearing all my old shirts until my new shirts come in. But that was like the last thing that I was worried about when I was getting started, because I was kicking out all this money and things like that. Like I said in my other previous video, I had to pay my insurance for the month of June, which is $2,086. So, and that's before I even made $2,086. I said in my other video, I had my first 3 weeks with. This is my fourth week, and it started off on Tuesday. So within my first 3 loads, I kept doing day loads. So I picked up a load on Tuesday, picked up a load on Wednesday, picked up a load on Thursday. I picked up a load yesterday, which is Friday. I picked a load up there too, which was the 30th. But this load that I'm pick up, it doesn't deliver until Monday. So what I did was the first 3 loads that I picked up, the furthest one of them went was 350 miles. Other one was like 240 something miles, 260 miles. And then the other one that I had picked up on Thursday for Friday, that one went to Pensacola, and that was the furthest one because that one was 496 miles. Was that one. So I wanted to start off a little bit and work my way on up, because I had all the problems with the trailers and stuff. So just to make sure that they're right, I just didn't want to go on the road and just start hauling butt and things like that, right? So that's how I did with that one. So everything went good for the first 3 loads. The first 3 loads had totaled a little bit over 1,900 for the first 3 loads, which was still good. They were good rate per miles and stuff like that. They were still good rate per miles. So those 3 loads, after my factoring fees and everything like that, came up to a little bit over $1,900 that my business made. Not me, my business. My business made a little bit over $1,900 off of that load. Yes, I had business expenses. Out of that 1,900, I had to pay $505 for fuel that I used for those 3 loads out of that. So by the time you take all that out, that left my business profited a little bit over $1,300 for my first 3 loads, which was basically, it's not local, but it was all in the state of Florida. So the load that I picked up on Friday was from Alabama, because I had delivered the load in Pensacola. Then I went from Pensacola to Foley, Alabama, and that load from there is taking me to Indiana. So this weekend load is paying me $1,580 to take this load up to Alabama. So then when I refuel for that one, that was $505 to fuel up, and so I will get about $1,000 after my factoring fees and everything is taken out on that load when I deliver this load on Monday. So you want to look at it like that, okay? So yeah. So my first 4 weeks, the fourth week is when I really actually start running on my fourth week, because all the stuff that I had getting started. So when you get inside this new authority, that's why I say you have to make sure you have some money saved up. You got to make sure you have the money saved up, so that way you got enough money to keep you until you actually start making the money and the money start coming in on a regular basis. And yes, there's ways that you could do the insurance and all this other particular stuff. Wait till you wait to get the insurance closer to your 21 days before you go active. So then you have a no. It's ways you could do that, but I had so much stuff going on between that time that I was trying to do, and then you can't get your IFTA until you get your IRP. And you can't get your KYU numbers until you have your IRP. You can't get your pre-pass. You can't get off of the scales. You can't get your toll pass. You can't get none of that till you have your license plate. You can't even get your license plate without the proof of the insurance. So you can try to time everything if you want to, or you just can save the money. So you have the money, so you can go ahead and just do everything that you need to do, and so you can go ahead and be running. So, but need to say that was good. So for the 3 days with my business profiting that. So if you look at it from the whole week point of view, okay, my business it's going to be netting after expenses about $2,300 that my business net, not me, because I didn't take any salary out of that $2,300. Okay, so why haven't I taken any stuff out? Listen, again, you got to make sure you save money so you have bills and stuff for the house. Okay, so my plan is by Friday, it's going to be next week, this coming Friday will be my first time I'm going to pay myself out the business. Now, I'm only paying myself $1,800 a week. It's going to be my salary from business. So every other dime that I make after that goes into the business after that. But my salary is $1,800 a week. Okay, that's all I need to pay all my bills that I have, and for me to save $1,000 a month inside my savings, my personal savings, so I can pay all my bills and have money left over, and still save $1,000 per month with me just paying myself $1,800 a week. Okay, so, and I can, truthfully, I just can run in the state of Florida and make all that and still have plenty of money to left over. But I'm building something here. I got plans, so I have to run. Your business have to make money. If your business is not making money, it's just a hobby. Sometimes when I look at some of these people, okay, they saying how much money they're making. Okay, I'm glad you're making some money, but how much money is your business is actually making? Again, you're running a business, so businesses make money. That's what happens. Businesses make money. Okay, so you have to be able to make money as an employee of your business, but your business needs to be profitable, so that way you can make other choices for your business and get things for your business to help your business be able to grow what it needs to be. So, pretty good. Today is, what's today? The 31st, and my authority went active May 2nd. So, June 2nd is going to be a whole month, which would be on Monday, and I'm finally rolling on a regular basis. So it's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. I can't complain, but I planned for this. I got experience with, like I said, I've been booking my own loads for the last 4.5 years. I know the lanes that I want to run. I know how much those lanes cost. And like I said, I got like 4 brokers that I use. Now, as soon as we hit 30 days, I got another 2 brokers that I can use, that they said I can use them after 30 days with having my authority. Now, I've been going through all these way stations, and it's like playing Russian roulette, because I got a new authority. So I'm waiting on them to say, hey, okay, come on in so we can get you an inspection. But I keep getting green lights and exits into the highways and stuff like that. They ain't called me in yet. I'm like, man, I'm playing Russian roulette. Well, just dodge another bullet. But I want the bullet. That's the thing. I want the bullet because I'm wearing a bulletproof vest. You know what I'm saying? I got a bulletproof helmet on and stuff. I got my armor on. I'm ready to go. So I'm waiting on them to give me the inspection. Because, some of the brokers that I want to use, I can't use for at least sign on with them for at least 3 months, and some of them is 6 months. But then they also want to see me have an inspection on my under my MC number 2. So I'm kind of like waiting on that inspection. Yes, I'm doing everything right. I'm dotting my I's, I'm crossing my T's. I'm doing my pre-trip every single morning, checking all my tires with the gauge. I'm looking for anything, looking for nails, making sure my brakes and everything is right, which they are right, because I got all new brakes from the truck all the way back to the trailer and everything. I got new brakes, no air leaks, anything like that. So I'm good to go. I'm just waiting on it. I'm just waiting on it. Now, some people with having new authorities, you starting off, it's a lot of roadblocks that you're doing until you finally get going. You finally get going. And like I said, this week I finally was able to get going, but I wanted to do short loads first, just to make sure everything was all right before I take this on a long haul and things like that, which is good. I will say that, the amount of money that my business actually made and how much I could see myself making on a regular basis, yes, it's a lot more than when I was a lease operator. It was a lot more, but I still was making good money as a lease operator too. So I don't knock lease operators, man. So sometimes you got to start somewhere, you got to learn somewhere, but the problem is you don't want to learn, you don't want to move, you get put stuff on cruise control, and you just gonna keep going. I say, listen, when you become a lease operator, learn everything that you can learn. Practice running your own business, so that way when you get out here on your own and you start doing things on your own, you ready for it. You ready for the challenges. You got the money to back you, so if something goes wrong, now you may not have enough money saved up in case your engine blows up, but all the other kind of stuff, you still should be right. If you do your due diligence like I did on these trucks and everything that I did to make sure that this truck was solid and ready to go, you're gonna be all right. Okay, I don't have nothing major on my truck needs to be done no time soon. So that's what I look for. All right, man. So this is how it was for the 4th week, or my first month of having my authority. It's been good. I'm ready to go. I'm looking forward to bigger and better things for the month of June. Talk to y'all later.